You started off by writing, "I'm interested in a spot at your camp because I think camp stuff is really cool. Plus, I've done tons of babysitting, so I can handle kids." How do you think the hiring manager would react? They'd probably dismiss your application pretty quickly. The language of your message lacks professionalism. It uses conversational and imprecise language, as well as slang and contractions. All of this might be appropriate for communicating with a friend, but it's too informal for addressing someone you don't know, especially when they're a person in authority. When determining whether to use formal or informal writing to communicate with others, it's important to keep both your audience and the purpose of your communication in mind. In this case, since you're filling out an official application that will be reviewed by a hiring manager with the purpose of getting a job, you'll need to use formal writing. So let's fix it. Now your application says, "I'm eager to apply for the position of camp counselor at Wildwood Retreat. I am very passionate about camping and would love to ignite the same passion in Wildwood Retreat's campers. I also have extensive babysitting experience, which has taught me how to care for children and keep them safe." That's much more formal. This precise and elevated language is more likely to grab the attention of your audience, the hiring manager, and help you achieve your purpose, getting the job. Let's take a look at a couple more examples. This is Archie Tekta. He is the owner of an architecture firm called Pillar by Pillar Architecture. He wants to send an email to all of the company's clients, inviting them to an upcoming event. Based on his audience and purpose, using formal language would be most appropriate. Let's see what he has so far. We'll start here with his opening. "Hi, folks." That's a pretty informal way to address your company's clients. Let's update it to something that's more courteous and impersonal. How about, "Dear valued clients"? That's much more appropriate for this audience. All right, let's keep reading. "We're excited to share that your favorite architecture firm has just wrapped up our newest project. We'd love for you to come see it in person at our upcoming open house." Let's pause for a sec. These sentences are pretty informal too. Look, they use contractions. Plus, many of the words and phrases are imprecise and casual, like "your favorite architecture firm" and "wrapped up our newest project." And even "we'd love for you to come see it." These are more similar to things you might say to a friend, not a business client. We need to make some changes. How about something like this? "You are cordially invited to help Pillar by Pillar Architecture celebrate the completion of our most recent project. Our team would be honored by your presence at our upcoming open house." That's much better. It uses precise and elevated language. Plus, it's more impersonal, which is appropriate for our audience and purpose. Let's keep reading. Date, November 12th. Time, 3 to 5 p.m. Location, 246 Penthouse Place. Come tour the space, chat with our team, and celebrate the work that went into bringing this design to life. You're welcome to bring a friend or colleague who might enjoy seeing it too. So fun! The language in this section is pretty casual too, as if it's being said to a friend. Look, it even uses an idiom, bringing this design to life. That's another characteristic that can make writing more informal. Oh, and check this out. It's an incomplete sentence. That's definitely not appropriate for the situation. Let's try something different. This event will provide an opportunity to tour the space, meet our team, and learn more about the design process that brought this project to fruition. You are also welcome to invite a friend or colleague who may appreciate the experience. We look forward to sharing this achievement with you. That's much better. The language is more elevated and precise, and the writing is grammatically correct. All right, finally, let's take a look at the invitation's closing. "See you soon, Archie, Pillar by Pillar Architecture." It says "see you soon," which is something you might say in a casual conversation. Plus, Archie, the owner, just signs his first name, which is more appropriate for a friendly relationship, not a professional one. Let's fix it. There we go. "Sincerely" is a more formal way to close a letter. And now we have Archie's full name and his position at the company, which adds even more precision to the closing. All right, Archie is just about ready to send his email, but before he does, he needs to add a subject line. Let's take a look at a few options and decide which would be the most formal. Take a peek inside our latest project. Join us in celebrating Pillar by Pillar's latest project. It's party time, open house November 12th. This one seems to be the most formal because it uses elevated words and phrases like join us in celebrating, and precise language like Pillar by Pillar's latest project. So let's add it to Archie's message. And there we have it. Now Archie has an appropriate invitation to send to his company's clients. Let's check out another example. This time we're at a vet clinic. The main veterinarian, Dr. Ferguson, and her office manager, Tabitha, want to send a promotional text message to their existing clients to tell them about the clinic's new offering, the Protection Plan. Here's what they have so far. Stop stressing. Keep your pet happy and healthy. Join lots of other dedicated parents and sign up for our new Protection Plan. You'll get as many checkups as your pet needs, plus other positively mind-blowing perks. Just $49 per month. Cancel anytime, no questions asked. Reply 1 to get more info from our team. Reply 2 if you're not interested but still want texts. Reply stop to opt out of all messages. That's pretty informal, don't you think? Let's help Dr. Ferguson and Tabitha revise this message so that it's more formal and, as a result, appropriate for their audience and purpose. We'll start here. This line is conversational. It sounds like something you might say to a friend, not a customer. Let's try this instead. Care for your pet's health and well-being with confidence. That gets the same ideas across, but in a more elevated way. Now let's take a look at this paragraph. It uses puns and other informal language. Plus, it's not very precise. Let's try something else. How about this? Sign up for our new Protection Plan for unlimited routine exams, exclusive member offers, and 24/7 telehealth access to a member of our team. This revised version doesn't include those informal words and phrases. Plus, it's precise. It tells clients exactly what's included in the plan. Now check out this line. It isn't very precise. Plus, it has incomplete sentences. Let's revise it. Protection Plan members will be billed $49 monthly using the card on file. Membership can be canceled at any time. That's much more specific. Finally, take a look at this section. The language is pretty basic, plus it uses an abbreviation. Let's try something else. Reply 1 to receive more information from our team. Reply 2 if you are not interested but still prefer text communications. Reply stop to opt out of all messages. That's better. All right, Dr. Ferguson and Tabitha are ready to send this promotional message to their clients. Let's see what happens. Oh, look, this client responded with a 1. That means they want more information about the Protection Plan. Now we need to respond with a confirmation message. Let's check out a couple options. This one says, thank you for your interest in our Protection Plan. You will receive a call from a member of our team in the next 2 to 3 business days. We look forward to speaking with you soon. To opt out, reply stop. Okay, that sounds pretty good. Here's our next option. Thanks for your interest. One of our team members will give you a call in the next couple of days. We can't wait to chat with you. To opt out, reply stop. That one sounds more informal than the first one. It's more conversational and less precise. So Dr. Ferguson and Tabitha should go with the first option. Time to hit send. Knowing the difference between formal and informal writing and when to use them is an important skill. Remember to keep your audience and purpose in mind. Doing so could be what sets you apart, preparing you for success in both the workplace and in daily life.